No, 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 no. Wait, 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 wait. Wait, die.
Hey, what's up? This is ApologyMan. I wanted to bring you guys an important message about Keeper Security. Keeper Security is the leading cybersecurity platform for protecting individuals, families, and businesses against password-related cyber attacks, also known as hacks. These attacks can lead to identity theft, financial loss, and reputational damage. Experts predict that cybercriminals will increasingly target the gaming industry over the next 3 years. But with Keeper, you can create strong, unique passwords for every account where you log in, but keep them stored safely in your own encrypted vault. Visit keepersecurity.com/beastcoast and use beastcoast all caps for 30% off promo code. Stay safe out there.
Hey, what's up? So for this tournament run video, I'm going to do something a little bit different. I'm going to do a little bit of match analysis. This is AFK XP in Campbell, California. They have a Guilty Gear Locals every Wednesday. I highly recommend coming out. But yeah, I'm going to just try to do a little bit of match analysis. This is my first match against an Eno player named Bad Candy. There was actually a ton of Eno players at this event in particular. I played one before this one. So let's get into it. My general strategy, I think, was like actually pretty non-existent because I don't really fight this character at all. But one thing I do remember seeing was putting your hurt box, like long, normal hurt boxes, into note, like preemptively, so it doesn't chase you, and give her like frame advantage to chase afterwards. So you like take the hit on purpose, like that, right? And it actually kind of is like a good thing, which is a little counterintuitive because you're getting hit on purpose there. Oh, meteors already. But yeah, I that was like basically the extent of my neutral game knowledge outside of hitting stroke the big tree, which is that move right there with 2P. He does super right away. Bad Candy was pretty active on defense. I try to like adapt to it later on, but yeah, he does a lot of damage when you get hit by it in the corner. But yeah, I try to stop the strokes with 2P as much as possible and like hit the note like that. But I don't know. I think the big thing that I realized was he was making his notes go really high up. So my normals are actually kind of whiffing. I think towards the end I start using like scalpel pull more as like the hurt box to put it out and kind of take the note hit on purpose. I think decent items, but he's mostly really pressuring me. Yeah, I started using Scare. Dude, yeah, dude, that super was super woke. I don't know what else to say. But yeah, after that, I'm like, okay, you like the super. I see. Get the new jump 2K, a lot faster now. It's really good at counter poking stuff and get the kill there. But yeah, so I do use the 2P again, but I probably should have done it again because, you know, he was doing stroke a lot. I think I was just holding up there. I thought he'd go low, but he actually goes for charge dose, which was pretty weird. And yeah, actually, I'm letting him get away with a lot of strokes, actually. Yeah, so after the dive, you can actually challenge her there. She doesn't really have a whole lot of ways to stop you from just like hitting your fastest button. I have a 6-frame button, so I don't get like a punish like Soul does. Okay, here I thought he did the other super. So I thought he did the other super that he was doing on defense a bunch, right? Because I YRC'd, I was like, all right, here it comes. He's going to do the super. But they did the command grab super, and I was like, I have no clue how to punish Megalovania. So yeah, I just died to it, thinking I could punish it. Oh, man. So I was like, okay, I'm a little scared. I'm not dealing with note super well. I need to get back in the game. So I start doing jump 2K. What else am I going to do? Yeah, so I do the scalpel pull like that. To deal with note, because it put that's as far out as my hurt box can go, right? You just really put the scalpel pull all the way out there. Mashes on wake up there. You get a wall break combo here. Yeah, I'm actually a little bit shooken up because this is like pretty early in the bracket, and I'm just like, damn, I should have fought more, you know. Get a throw punish there, safe jump. Okay, hits buttons, I think. But yeah, like I'm pretty shooken up because I'm just like, if you don't have matchup knowledge in Guilty Gear of all games, like you can totally get robbed. It's really scary. Yeah, I'm just doing really safe offense. I don't want to mess with anything. I actually take the afro on purpose because I just wanted the trumpet that bad. It was totally worth it. Because yeah, if I got the situation there, I would be able to pressure pretty safely with the trumpet stampede. get game 2. But yeah, I'm just trying to make the adaptation, but I'm still mostly pretty scared. Shooting the high up notes. Like Backhand even told me this after the match, that he's like, yeah, I don't really know how to fight Faust that well, but all I know is he struggles with high up note. I'm like, damn, you're probably right. I was kind of struggling with it. I think he misinputted there. I don't think he meant to do heavy slash, like full screen there. Anti-air him. Dude, Eno's dash is also way, way, way faster now. It's actually kind of scary. That was really good FD by him. That FD actually took him out of the Afro range. Instant overhead, you already know. That's my favorite. Put the Afro on them, block their block string YRC, and put them at a 50-50. Yeah, I get the punish there. I actually went to bait super, and then he didn't do super, and then he does super later now. I don't know. At this point, this match was a scramble. I was like, I don't know what's happening. But yeah, he hit heavy slash on defense. So I was like, whoa. I think maybe he meant to do super. Who knows? All right, the stroke there. So yeah, I'm starting to notice he's doing a lot of liberal stuff on offense. So I think I start challenging a little bit more too. Yeah, that's hitting me a lot. Yeah. Wow, I think that button got a buff on a hitbox too. Yeah, see, at this point, I'm just like, I'm expecting the super. Anytime there's like a negative situation, I'm just like, I don't even want to mess with it. Even though I don't have the punish on lock right now, this is just like, oh, I'm unfamiliar in a tournament situation. I need to just play it safe. All right, get the command grab. I was pretty sad here. I thought it would actually break the wall there, and I was going to do my new Twitter setup, where I like do a long S block string and max out their risk. That doesn't combo, thankfully, and I do jump 2K. I think I just do jump 2K again. Yeah, you already know. That's the biggest thing you're gonna notice throughout this tournament run, is I do a lot of jump 2K. It was really, really good. And then my next match, I gotta play my boy 2 GB combo. We go way back. We've been playing fighting games together like forever. But yeah, we will always go back and forth. He was playing Jacko, who's actually the new character, and my man is a connoisseur of incredibly cursed fighting game characters, so it makes sense that he's playing Jacko. He played Venom in Exerd and like past Guilty Gear, so I think Venom is much more like Jacko in Strive as opposed to Jacko and Exerd being like Jacko and Strive. But yeah, he already has like a lot of really, really cheap setups already made, so yeah, I'm a little bit afraid because, you know, this character's really new. Big thing is definitely stopping her from like setting up the houses. She has the crouch there, right? And that does actually go under my far slash at certain ranges, so I need to be kind of aware of that. There's the throw setup here. So yeah, that's another thing is Jacko players, they love to throw you. Like they basically are grapplers. I view them as, because their reward for grabbing you is so high because of the minion setup that they get afterwards, and they have so many plus frames in general, so they have a lot of opportunities to go for throws. So yeah, I try to scout those a lot. I think I get the afro on him here. Yeah, so actually Jacko with the afro is a little bit interesting because she does like the Jacko pose where she like crouches down really low. I actually don't get the same advantages that I would on other characters when she has the afro. She actually has her 2S anti-air actually makes her go down super low. And oh man, that was a really bad burst. So that like normally when characters struggle to anti-air me because they have the afro on them, I actually can't do that. God, yeah. So he does the overhead here and it goes straight into the wall break. And I'm dead. Oh my god. I'm like, okay, no surprise. I think at this point I'm like, bro, this character's cheap. I'm a little shook from the first game. But yeah, when you get the afro on her, I usually just like try to detonate it really quickly as opposed to like take the advantage of like having afro neutral. Yeah, right there. When they get a minion set like mid block string, you gotta take that because they're negative there. You need to take advantage there. So I expected him to just move all the way back, so I just kept running. Got another afro on him. You see that? Like he does 2S there, but his afro is on the bottom, so I'm not actually able to like I don't actually get the benefit of the afro where normally like I would be able to punish him for trying to anti-air me. He's doing a lot of minion into barrier, which is kind of like the way to stop people from breaking your minions. Like you use it to kind of condition them, and then like once they get afraid to like attack the barrier, you can just start kicking them and stuff. So you see there, I actually detonate the Afro right away from the safe jump. I don't even go for high-low because it literally doesn't work. When I get an Afro command grab, there is no way to actually do a high-low on her because she gets so low. Yeah, right there. I had the bomb there, but I was like, it doesn't matter even if it hits me because he had no health. Yeah, do a lot of 2P to stop the dashes. Yeah, now he's like trying to play a little bit more aggressive like on the ground. To stop me from like checking him so much when he's like setting up minions. But he got the full screen, so he's like throwing a lot right now. It's a little bit weird, right? When we're both full screen, I feel like when I throw items, for the most part, it's... I mean, obviously if I'm getting meteors, it's great. Which I do get a lot, by the way, which is awesome. Can't complain. But it kind of depends, right? When you fight other setup characters as Faust, you're throwing items and they're throwing their little setup. It really depends on what they are throwing, like what they are setting up. It's a little too early to say if I should be more proactive yet and like it's worth me throwing items, but right now I'm like still trying to figure it out. I think I throw a lot of items and just hope I get something good. Oh man, that was messed up. I didn't mean to do a back air throw there. That was a missed input. Yeah, so yeah, I'm trying to stop him from setting up really quickly, so I approach really fast there. Yeah, immediate detonation. That's all I really do. Like I never go for the high-low. Immediate detonation. Like I'm always gonna do that. Yeah, tornado, block string. That was a good go burst by him. I was gonna do a block string that like maxed out his risk gauge. He has 100 meters, so I'm like a little bit afraid of super. Oh right, so yeah, now he does the minion install super, the cheer super. This is really scary because now you can't destroy like the minions anymore as long as the install is active. So it's super scary. That air throw was cursed. I definitely got lucky there. I think I was trying to tech an air throw, and then he jumped into it. So we take those. But yeah, I think I'm kind of running away with this game. I have a pretty big life lead. That was a crazy instant block. I think he's actually been doing that on purpose, I've noticed. So yeah, that was good. Man, new jump 2K is too good, man. I don't know what to say. I use that move so much. And they actually go through a couple minion houses. Or yeah, they go through a couple minions and then attack Jacko as well. So I use that, I think, a decent amount. Well, we'll see. I forget what I did exactly. But yeah, I do that versus Zato also, because it goes through Eddie. Yeah, just like that. If there was minions there, I would jump 2K through them also. Nice 6P on my scalpel pull. It's always the check. I always gotta make sure they're looking to 6P my scalpel pull. That was a really sick minion throw. He threw it behind me, so I actually like couldn't even really anti-air it there, like as I normally would, because I was really close to him. So he created like a sandwich situation. I went for cross up tornado again. I actually messed up there. I think that one was same side, but I've been trying to do that more. Cross up tornado. I got trumpet. That sucks. I think I get trumpets more in game 3 and 4, I think. Yeah, I'm getting trumpets. So I'm extra sad. I think I tried a tech throw there and he counter hits me. That's the thing, man. I just expect every Jacko player especially when they have 50 meter, because they can pure see their throw attempt. So I'm just like, they're gonna throw me. I'm not even gonna pretend like I'm surprised. So I do a lot of throw on defense. Yeah, see, I'm trying to stop him from approaching now, but I get Mini Faust is actually really good too. I think that's one of the better items to get when we're both kind of setting up full screen. Mini Faust can deal with a lot of minions like pretty well. Nice, get the counter hit combo. I think yeah, I'll get the Oki. I won't do the home run there because I don't want to set up. Like I want to get like the offense. I definitely do that versus characters that I don't want to be full screen against all the time, which I think is Jacko in this case. Got another amazing jump 2K. Ooh, I got a clash there, right? So on the 2P, that actually comes up later. So in this tournament, 2 GB combo is definitely like the #1 threat. He's the person to beat like at this event. So it does come up come up later in. I do keep track of that when I clash with his 2K there. But yeah, he does 2K into 2D, which beats like a lot of my clash options. Nice, get the anti-air there. I felt pretty proud about that one because he hadn't actually been air approaching that much, so the second he went for it, I was able to check it. They got the throw. My life is miserable. He went low this time. He's plus still. He's still plus. Oh man, that was terrifying. That was really sick. He PRC in 6 speed there. Yeah, but like the throw setup you get as Jacko is so powerful. Like it's no surprise that they all go for throw super often. Do I drop this? Oh, I remember what. Yeah, I remember what happened here. So I actually thought I was closer to the wall, and I was doing more wall damage than I originally thought. So I thought that would wall bound. Yeah, I'm gonna get mixed up here now. Yeah. No, I think I tried to hold up because I thought he'd throw again. But yeah, I thought there was more wall damage. I try to follow Daisuke's vision and imagine the imaginary invisible wall bar. And do an optimal combo there because I really wanted to do as much damage as possible, but I did the wrong combo and I died for it. Getting a lot of Afro on him actually, but maybe he's like okay getting the Afro because he's Jacko. And I think of all the characters, that was super greedy that I went for another command grab there. That was really bad. Nice 6P, scouting my jump 2K, which I've been abusing a lot. Yeah, I'm hella dead. Oh, drops it? Okay, I got away with that one. But yeah, he's like definitely okay getting Afro versus me. Like literally only Faust was the character before Jacko came out that I couldn't instant overhead with jump D. When they're crouching. Now Jacko doing the Jacko pose. I can't instant overhead her. It sucks. Yeah, so that's a really important thing in the matchup. I'll special cancel on the minion into scalpel pull. I think that's like probably one of the biggest things that I have going for me is I can cancel my normals into scalpel pull and punish any extra minion sets. So I think I go for that a fair amount. Yeah, I think overall Faust has like pretty good ways to stop her from setting up because of how long his normals go, and he has scalpel pull as well. Big drop there. That would have been good damage. I think I jump back and I try to land in close slash. Yeah, I remember this. I was like, I could probably get a good punish, right? But I don't. I'm actually like gonna lose. If I lose this round, it's over. So I have to. That was a huge drop. He gets the cheer super. I'm like, bro, it's over. I can't. I gotta get chipped out and die. So I do the only thing I do when I'm nervous is jump up and throw bags. Okay, yeah, go for the PRC. Yeah, so I'm always gonna go for the detonate. So there, yeah, he tried to anti-air me, but he did it too late. Like he knows that he can actually anti-air with the Afro on, which is like Jacko privilege, but I think he just did it a little bit too slowly there, and that definitely saved me. Like if that didn't happen, I think I was definitely gonna lose. I needed that hit. Yeah, so that's another thing he starts doing is he does the block string into the kick, into the minion grab, and then he jumps up afterwards. That happens a lot. Oh, I got trumpet here, but I got it I can get it pretty safely. Yeah, gonna just apply the pressure here in the corner. Yeah, it's dead. I got a lot of good items there in the corner. This is a really strong sequence. But yeah, man, I get so many afros on him. It's actually crazy. But yeah, just how you use afro on Jacko is just so different. And I haven't played the Faust mirror very often because that's the other character that has that interaction, where they just duck under everything anyway. Let's get ton weight. Ton weight's really good versus setup characters. Like I love getting ton weight versus Zato, for example. Because if Eddie's out there, he'll die because of the earthquake. So he's like trying to crawl under. Like I that was one thing that he said that he was really surprised is like he normally low profiles a lot of other characters' normals, but not Faust normals. So that's like really helpful in the ground game that I have that. I think I started using 2H a little bit more too as a result. Yeah, like that. and that had a huge hitbox buff on it. For the cross-up, always gotta go for the cross-up with meteors. But yeah, I use 2H a lot. I'm after realizing how useful it is versus her low profile. That was super unlucky. Yeah, I didn't want it. I didn't want him to get started, so I just bursted right away. Yeah, just one more 2P. I got meteors. Yeah, it's over. I actually got a lot of meteors this set. Can't complain. We'll take those. Alright, and then this match, I'm playing against Chemo. He's a Zato player. Apparently he's a Under Night player primarily, I believe. He's a really strong Zato player. I've seen him play a lot. This is actually the first time we've ever played each other. No surprise he made it this far in the tournament. But yeah, I fought Zato like a fair amount in this game, so I'm like kind of familiar with it. I think the big thing in this this match though that I realized is there was actually an input lag change recently. Oh, that was a really good oppose. It's really hard to burst this character. But yeah, the big thing I realized is there was an input lag change in this recent patch. So now the PlayStation Pro is actually 2 frames of input lag, like 2.5 or something. And that actually makes it way easier to react to 5D, the quick dust, which is really important versus Otto because that's where he gets a lot of his damage on his mix-ups. You'll see it later, but I block a fair amount of them. Getting the scalpel pulls, getting some good pressure on him. I think he starts usually when you like start to really overwhelm the Zato player in the ground game. That's when they start going to oppose. Oh yeah, go burst. That's pretty cool. He uses this FD movement to kind of fall faster. I think I see his auto players do that. Yeah, so I blocked the dust there. I was handsome, sweet. Tap a little bit later and try to like do a delayed sweep to try to get me. But yeah, that's definitely because of the input lag change. I was able to react to that a lot easier. He's using a lot of interesting flight movement. Yeah, that was the oppose I was afraid of. He waited so long. I was looking for it, and then he did it like last last second, and he got me there. But it's actually kind of hard to combo Faust from what I've heard with Zato. Even though he has like a normal hitbox, like normal weight class, like his hurtbox is really weird. So like the frog drops out a lot like that. I noticed that Zato players drop that combo a lot versus me. Ooh, tries to go overhead, but I crawl under it. Oh man, I love having a weird hurtbox. That was a big drop, but I think he's probably gonna get this round anyway. Oh, unless I got the burst from him though, so that's I viewed that as a W because I think I already lost this round. Oh, I might try to rob him. I don't actually remember. Uh-oh. Gotta guess. I can finally instant overhead, not fighting Jacko now. That was a misinput. I remember I tried to do another rising jump D into tornado, and then I just didn't, my jump D didn't come out, and I tornadoed right away. Gotta get used to the new input lag. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff he's like kind of messing up because of Faust hurtbox. Good 6P. You can actually 6P the frog with basically like every character pretty consistently. It's just, you know, you kind of leave yourself susceptible to get a whiff punished afterwards. So you have to like look into your special cancel options if it's worth it. But you know, usually the whiff punish is like not that much damage generally because they don't have Eddie because you killed Eddie, right? That was a good PRC by me. I was gonna get punished for a lot of damage there by Eddie. I really went for command grab there. That was kind of crazy. I drop it though. No, so sad. If I actually was aware there, I could have killed him by because if you get a standing wall bound hit, you can actually combo into scalpel pull and get like max damage that way. But I wasn't ready for it. Yeah, that was, see, yeah, his air movement's really tricky. I was really surprised my 5K was whiffing out, and the flight hurt box is really deceptive on Eddie when he's flying. So I was like incredibly shocked that like my 5K was missing there. Again, he had 50 meter, get Eddie back. Surprised he didn't actually use like Pierce there in his block string because he got Eddie back, but it works out anyway. Puts me back in the corner. So at this point, he's like, do I 5D him? Or he's like blocking it. Okay, so that was good. That was good. So that's, I guess, the adaptation is he's like, all right, the 5D is not working. I got to do like this delayed, I think that's a delayed jump D. And he hits him at the overhead. There. This time I don't misinput it. Probably was not worth the meter, but whatever. But yeah, he kind of stops going to the 5D as much after I showed that I can block it. That was a really risky jump 2K, but it worked out. That was I definitely got away with murder there. But I had meter, so I guess it was kind of fine. I was planning to like tornado or C or whatever, but it's still kind of risky. Yeah, man, I can't anti-air him. He's just moving in the air. What can I do? But he gets the trumpet. I'm sad, but I jumped 2K like a madman. Nice. Gets the back throw. Yeah, he's doing a lot of lows. So there, I thought he'd go for a throw, but I'm actually I'm blocking the high low. Like he's really delaying his sweeps there to try to punish me for reacting to like the stand dust. But you know, I think it's just honestly, it feels kind of reactable now. Get the meteors. Miss my dash there. Yeah, there actually I went for tornado. Something I've been getting better at is actually DIing my tornado to being -3 on block as opposed to -7. It's there's like a trick you can do to it. Yep, block another dust. Oh, he used the other overhead. He's like, damn you. What if I use the other overhead? Maybe that'll open him up. That was probably big damage. So let's get opposed. Oh, I remember the setup. Yeah, I got so schmixed by that. Did a blue RC fuzzy with Zato, but he drops the combo there. I think if he landed that combo, it would have killed me. I definitely get lucky there. Get the classic Scarecrow PRC. I think I go high here. Yeah. A lot of people generally block high when they get Afro command grab because the low doesn't have that much damage. You don't get that much damage off of it, but I take the set anyway. All right, and this is the grand finals versus a 2GB combo. He made the losers run as expected of him. I was kind of expecting this grand finals from the beginning. So the match earlier in the tournament, I was like, okay, this is probably like gonna set the pace for grand finals later. So I need to get as much data as possible. Goes for the throw early. I always expect the Jacko players to go for the throw. They're trying to get their minion setup going. Big drop there. I tried to get the command grab, but I did it a little bit too quickly. Yeah, so this is what he did a bunch of people in Losers Bracket, is this cheer super infinite block string, essentially. There is no way out of it. You literally can only, like, burst or wire C out of it. Like, it is basically gapless, to my knowledge. And, yeah, their Faultless Defense doesn't help you at all because it just increases the block stun, and then the Jacko player can just react and then just continue onwards, and like it just drains your meter at that point. So what I normally do versus it is I just wait till I get enough meter to wire see it, or I use my burst, which I did there. So I get the round, gotta expect the Jacko throw. I had the hammer there, so that's why I went for the grab attempt to make it safe. They jump the throw there or backdash it. They can't really punish me because the hammer bounces protecting me. Yeah, I'm using a lot of 2H because Jacko can low profile. That was a sick combo. He actually comboed the claps into each other. I get the trumpet here with the PRC. I don't think, I think the trumpet stampede goes straight through the install super minion there. Even though it has the armor, minions do not care. But yeah, the trumpet, like, I don't get it that much in this set as much as I did in the previous set, so mostly a good thing. The less trumpet, the better, as I say that. Yeah, so there I actually expected him to go same side cross up there, as opposed to like the regular cross up, which I was expecting in the first place, because the trumpet was back there. Like he kind of wanted to go back to the same side so he could grab the trumpet. Yeah, jumps out of my super PRC. And when Jacko gets going, it's so scary, man. It's really, really scary. It's a really common thing Faust players do after Scarecrow PRC is a command grab, so it makes sense that he jumped it there. It's really rewarding. But I'll remember that for next. Nice, yeah. Notice I was doing a little bit too many 2Hs. That's what you gotta do. That's just like common anime fighting game fundamentals is if people are getting too preemptive with their normals, you can pretty much easily like jump in on them sometimes because they're just whiffing normals, or you know, you can go for a whiff punish. Yeah, nice. That was a really good barrier. At this point, so he goes overhead there, and I was like, damn, that sucks. But before that, I was super surprised because I didn't realize that the minions were putting me in guard break state. He got a purple combo there, and I was like, whoa, I thought I thought it just put me in like some weird stun, and then I was like, wait, obviously it's a guard break state. It just hadn't happened to me because he hadn't like gotten like a combo off it or anything. Yeah, I got the meteors there. He jumps the command grab again. It was a little bit too obvious. I didn't have the meter to make myself safe for it, but I was kind of down. Drops the super. I think that happens a little in the later matches as well, but I don't know if it's because of Faust's hurt box that dropped, but yeah, he dropped the super quite a few times in the bracket. Yeah, he does the kick in his block strings a lot. And that gets a lot of people because they expect them to do the minion pull and then kind of like start setting up shop. So the kick kind of keeps you in check and counter hits you if you hit any buttons. So he does the kick a lot, and I kind of just start respecting it at a certain point and like trying to take advantage afterwards. Some good corner pressure here. Yeah. My favorite. When people burst me into the corner after I hit them with a tornado, man. Yeah, at this point, I'm realizing that I'm doing way too many PRCs into command grab, so I need to like kind of calm down on them because he's jumping all of them. Some stream lag, ignore that. Yeah, I get the trumpet again. Actually, getting trumpet a little bit more than I thought. That was such a sick air throw by him. He reacted to me double jumping there and just went up and met me up there. Gotta use the new jump 2K to get out of pressure. Yeah, he's just basically he knows like I'm trying to stop him from setting up by using like my big buttons. So he's just waiting and waiting. But I ended up getting it anyway. I had the 50 meter to like even if I didn't actually stop him. Like from setting up, I had the 50 meter to represent Scarecrow. 2K 2D or 5D, that's the classic. Always got to go for it. But yeah, he's actually been getting that instant block a fair amount. That was actually kind of messing me up. Okay, so that slowdown you just saw, that actually happened. That was not streamed like that time. I don't know. I've been seeing this actually happen at a few other like offline Strive events. I think it's mostly the PlayStation just overheating. I'm not really sure. But when that happened, I was like, bro, what? Is the PlayStation okay? I try not to let it shake me up too much, though. I don't think it happens anymore after that. But part of me was like, man, I need to finish this Grand Finals quickly. Or there might be more slowdowns. I guess the corner pressure here. I'm afraid of the throw. That's why I tech it. Yeah, so he does the kick there, and then what he starts doing is he starts doing the minion kick into grab the minion and then jump back, and I didn't really have a good answer for that, so he starts using that a lot. Gotta go for the command grab here. It was actually a pretty safe command grab attempt because I had the Stampede following me. Nice, yeah, I get the pressure there. I have to go for this kind of pressure with the Afro on Jacko because I can't really do high lows, so I just basically detonate and become a grappler and or like yeah, Philip's stick is disgusting. Oh man, I don't know if people have seen his stick, but he's got a lot of buttons on there. But he's not cheating. He's actually it's all regulation. I messed up the setup there. That's actually a left-right setup. It's like the cross-up is 2K, but the same side is close slash. But that's to time it pretty precisely. Guess the throw setup. I think he goes for the infinite block string here. I can't believe I teched that throw, actually. I was pretty much expecting him to go for the cheer super block string, but I think he just didn't want me to burst him off right away. Yeah, PRC out. But yeah, that's actually not a real setup. I just tried to make that up. I was like, what if I air throw and throw an item and then beat him? Yeah, he calls me out for that. So yeah, right there, I was noticing he was doing 2K a lot at like the match start, and you know, it was clashing. So one thing I've been trying to do more in general is clash cancel into faultless defense and keep myself safe, because I don't like playing the clash mini game. It's annoying. I always try to pick the safest clash options. Even in Dragon Ball, I always clash into reflect. Nice, he blocks the dust thanks to the input lag buffs. Yeah, but I have too much of a life lead. It's really hard to come back. And I think I'm on a tournament point here as a result. But yeah. Oh, yeah. So Philip has this dash macro on his stick, which actually makes his dash blocks really good like that. So he was dash blocking like a madman there because of one of the things on his stick. But yeah, he goes for the high-low. Yeah, he mistimed a lot of his setups. So I start taking advantage of that because, but by advantage I mean like I'm literally just trying to tech a throw because I expect him to go for a throw, but I get a lot of throw punishes. That's kind of like the way I generally beat Philip, is when he misexecutes historically. It's a trumpet, but doesn't matter too much. This is a really important game to win. I needed to win this one. I didn't want it to go to game 5 because when you're in game 5 on before the reset, that's like one of the scariest points in the match. And I thought I was gonna be dead from this. I should have died from this, but he drops the combo. I don't get the punish though, but then he drops, then he bursts, and I get bananas. The health actually helps a lot here. Yeah, and I get the anti-air into the OTG 2H. Yeah, that drop was basically what helped me win the tournament. Oh man, I don't know. Like generally, this is how a lot of my matches go with 2GIG is he drops a combo or he drops a setup, and then you know I take advantage. But whatever, it is what it is. GG's, and I win the tournament.